Hey everyone, it's Misty. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today I'm going to be doing a tag video. So I had originally planned to do a fragrance fails video because I actually have 5 fragrances that I'm not loving and I'm wanting to get rid of them, sell them, and move on. So I thought that would be kind of a fun video. And then while I was preparing to make that video, I actually watched a video. A young girl on here, she's beautiful. Her name is Kelly Michelle. I'll actually link the video below. So I saw her video and she had done a tag video and it was 5 fragrances that I hate and 5 fragrances that I love. And she said it was a tag video going around. So then I changed my mind and I thought that would be fun to do that video as well. Obviously I wasn't tagged, but anybody can do a tag video. So I thought that'd be a little bit more fun than just being negative and just doing like one video all about fragrances that aren't working for me. So I think I'm going to start out with the fragrances I don't love, and then I'll move into 5 that I absolutely love so we can end on a positive note. So let's just jump right in. All right, you guys, the very first one is Very Irresistible Eau de Toilette from Givenchy. And this fragrance has been out for many years. This is a newer bottle, but this actual fragrance has been, I think it was like the early 2000s. I'm not 100%, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know it has been out for a while. I've heard people talk about this being like their signature scent growing up or back in the day. This is not a bad fragrance when I smell it, like right here. However, when I spray it, it just becomes way too masculine for me. And I do love a masculine cologne type of a scent, but this goes very aftershave, shaving cream for me. It's that kind of masculine scent. Like it literally smells very clean, but it just reminds me of like some kind of aftershave, which is crazy, but it just doesn't smell good on me. Like I said, smelling it like right here out of the cap, it's not bad, but when I spray it, it's so strong and heavy and like manly. Like it pulls so manly on me, which is so unfortunate. So unfortunately, this one does not work. I have tried to wear this a few times and it gives me a headache. It's so strong, which is so unfortunate because, you know, I think that's awesome that it has a great projection, lasting power. It's super strong, but not the right kind of strong. So the next one that I have is very similar to the way I feel about the Very Irresistible. It kind of has the same vibe in my opinion. Yeah, it smells masculine. Again, I get kind of that aftershave, like shaving cream kind of note, which is so weird. I hope that's making sense. This is also an eau de toilette. Did I mention what this is? This is Versace Crystal Noir. Versace Crystal Noir. And this one smells very similar to the Very Irresistible, except this one has like berry notes in it. I like this one a little bit better. The berry note makes it a little bit deeper, and that's the kind of masculine scents that I like. I like more of a creamy, woody tobacco scent versus like something that smells fresh, because I actually really love my husband to wear like those kind of fresh masculine scents. But this one's a little bit better, but it's still way too masculine, and it just has that like, it's just the screechiness that when it on me, it just does not smell right. So unfortunately, I don't love this one either. The next one that I don't love, I've had since last year, but the bottle's gorgeous. This is Alien Goddess. So again, when I smell it like, you know, just straight from the bottle, it's kind of nice. It definitely has a beachy scent to it. Kind of has a coconut, like tropical vibe. But when I spray this on me, there is a note, and I think it's heliotrope because I noticed that note is in a few fragrances that I don't love. And it just gets heavier as it sits on my skin, and it's really sweet and almost syrupy. And I don't think it's the coconut, but it gives me such a headache. And again, this is a great, strong, I feel like it's long lasting, but that one note of whatever it is, I was thinking it was neroli, but I don't think there's neroli in here. But I don't know, it's just super sweet. The dry down on my skin is sweet and syrupy, and that note just smells wrong on me. So I like it better than the original Alien. It definitely has a beachy vibe, but again, it just doesn't mix well with my chemistry. Next one I'm not loving is Donna Cashmere Mist. So I had gotten this around the time that I got the deodorant. I love the deodorant. That's a fabulous deodorant if you're ever wanting to just be bougie and splurge on kind of an expensive deodorant. I had a gift card to Ulta last year for my birthday, and I had been wanting to try the deodorant forever. So I bought it. I loved it. It lasted a good long time. It was an antiperspirant and deodorant. So if you're somebody that kind of likes to stay away from chemicals, it definitely has like the antiperspirant aluminum in it. There's just something about the scent of that perfume in the deodorant that was so good. And it went with like everything that you wore. It didn't clash. I did feel like it smelled good all day. So I kind of figured that I would, maybe enjoy the perfume, layer the perfume even. And unfortunately, it just isn't the same in the perfume form. I don't know what it is and why it's different, but this just is way too powdery for me. It does smell nice and creamy. It definitely has that cashmere vibe, but I don't know. It's just a little too powdery. I'm not one that does not, I like a mature scent, but sometimes a mature scent, if it's like too powdery, is just something that I can't handle. And I think that's why I don't love this. Again, from the cap, it's not that bad, but when I spray it, it's just not my favorite. So unfortunately, this was just kind of a dud for me. Like I said, I do love the deodorant, but I just don't wear the perfume. And the last one that I don't like, you guys, I cannot believe I'm saying this because this got so many rave reviews, and this will probably be one that actually I take back to the store because it's fairly new. But I just don't love it. The Valentino Donna Born in Roma. I can't believe I don't love this. Based on the notes, based on all the reviews that I've seen, I should love it. And it does smell pleasant. It actually smells really good. However, this smells, the dry down for me is way too woody and earthy. And it smells almost exactly like Burberry Her on the dry down, except it's more woody. So Burberry Her goes very synthetic and kind of synthetic sweet on me. This goes Burberry. It smells so much like Burberry, but it's woody. But the essence of the Burberry Her is there. It smells so similar. And I'm that's already not my favorite scent. And this adding a woody element on it, I don't know. I don't love it. So while it is pretty, it's sweet, I actually really love the opening. I've heard a lot of people say the dry down on this is kind of what makes it or breaks it for some people, and it just doesn't make it for me. It's not my favorite. So I'll be probably returning that. Like I said, it's brand new and I'm just not gonna wear it. So that was a dud. All right, now let's get into 5 that I absolutely love. So the first one that I love is Ariana Grande Cloud 2.0. So this one, I love this fragrance, you guys. And I don't wear this by itself. I like it by itself, but I'm just having so much fun layering this with so many things. I have perfumes that I layer it with. I have body mists from Bath & Body Works that I layer it with. This just can add so much to any fragrance that you feel needs a little bit of a kick. Like if something's not sweet enough, this will do it. And I do feel like this lasts a good long time. Now, I had the original Cloud and then I bought the 2.0, gave my daughter the original one. She doesn't usually wear it though. I don't think she has been wearing it that much, but I'm not sure I would repurchase this one. If I repurchase it, I may just repurchase the original. The jury is still out on whether or not I feel like this is longer lasting. What I love about the original, they both smell almost identical, but the original is airier, cloudier, creamier, sweeter, fluffier. This one is more woody and ozonic. It definitely gives more of that Baccarat Rouge kind of vibe with how it has that, again, it's not medicinal, but like there is something woody, almost medicinal about it. But the base scent of Cloud is there. It's sweet, creamy. I do love it. And like I said, more than anything, I love mixing this with other fragrances. So for that reason, this is this is like my number one celebrity fragrance. This one and Fancy by Jessica Simpson, which I don't have, or that would be in this one as well. I don't have it right now, but those two are like, there's no better celebrity fragrances. So I do love this one. And for the reason that it just blends so well with, and it plays well with others, I feel like I'll always have that one in my collection. All right, my next one, this is newer, but I love it so much. This is Narcisco Rodriguez Musk Noir Rose. This is the jammy, sweet, deep, rich rose of your dreams, okay? It's sexy. It is so sexy. Like, it's such a deep, jammy, but like vanilla blend, and it's just so good. I've said this in the video when I did a video reviewing this, like a first impression. So this smells like rose jam and vanilla-y from Lush. Like if you mix those two fragrances, this smells almost identical. I feel like it does start out like really bright and juicy, but then it like quickly dries down. And the dry down of this is just very soft and rosy and jammy and sweet. It smells so good. I really, really love this. This is a beautiful fragrance. I think you can wear this pretty much any time, but I can't wait to see how this comes alive on a colder day. The first like cool day that we have, I'm gonna wear this. I can't wait to see how this comes alive when it gets a little bit cooler because it's so pretty. All right, my next one that I absolutely love is, I have like the little travel version of it. This is Coco Mademoiselle Intense. And this is the prettiest Coco Mademoiselle in my opinion. My first one that I had was the EDT, which is very citrus and light. And I do like that one, but this adds a little bit more of a sweetness and a vanilla note. And for that reason, I absolutely love it. So I'm just finding more and more that I really love sweet fragrances. And because it adds that vanilla note, this makes it my most favorite of the Mademoiselle perfumes. It's so good. So I absolutely love it. I feel like it's pretty long lasting. And I do love this little travel size because it just easily goes in my purse. Very pretty. I do love it so much. All right, the next one that I have is one that, oh my gosh, I've loved this scent for such a long time. And I love it as much now as I did in the very beginning of discovering it. But this is the original Mon Guerlain perfume, the EDP. So this is powdery and mature, but it's done right. And I think what I love about it is that it does have like lavender in it. So it still, I don't know, it has an element of being youthful to me, even though it is more powdery. And it smells so sweet. And it definitely has like a creamy vibe to it. I just love this fragrance so much. I discovered this, I think like years and years ago, way back in the day, like when Scentbird first came out. I got a vial of it from Scentbird, like in the little travel spray, and I loved it for so long, but I never bought it. And then I found this on FragranceNet, and I got it in a gift set. They came with like the lotion and a travel spray, and I got an amazing deal on it. I'm so happy I found it. And like I said, I got it like at least $50 or $60 cheaper than I would have gotten it like in store. I'm just so glad I found it, and I finally got a full-size bottle because I really love it. This is what I wear when I just want to smell elegant. If I'm going to church and I don't want to be offensive, but I want to smell good, this is it. This is Princess Catherine, okay? This is like what Princess Catherine would wear. She would wear this. This is a royal fragrance. It's just beautiful. It really, really is. You can wear this anytime, but again, because it is really sweet and it has that creaminess to it, this does do very well in like cooler weather. But if this, okay, so let me also say, if you've never tried this, if you love Flower Bomb, if you like La Vie Belle, or like the original Miss Dior, this is definitely along those lines. So, but out of all of them, this is just my favorite. I absolutely love this. It's perfect and sweet, just enough sweet, but not too sweet. Musky and like rich, but not too much. I just absolutely love it. So definitely one of my all-time favorites. And my last fragrance, you guys, is Haute Couture. I love this fragrance. This fragrance is edgy. It's sweet and a little tart with like the raspberry note. I think it's raspberry. But then it has this smokiness about it that like gives this vibe. A lot of people would say it kind of gives you like if you spray it on your clothes and then you like smell it later, it gives you a vibe of somebody that like went out and they were smoking but they had on like the best smelling fragrance with just a little bit of cigarette smoke mixed in. That's what this kind of gives off. And I have to agree with them, but like it doesn't smell like cigarettes, which is so hard to explain. But if you smell it and you agree, you just know what I'm talking about. It's so true. It's just such a good fragrance, you guys. I love it. It's long lasting. It's unique. I just wish that I would have discovered this 20 years ago, back when it first came out. I think I would have loved it then. Maybe not, but I think I would have. I just absolutely love it, and I don't ever want to be without it. So if you can still get this. This is not discontinued. It's the EDT version. They have changed the bottle. It's a little bit more modern looking, but I just love this. I don't ever want to be without it. It's just such a good fragrance. It just makes me feel happy when I spray it. I just really love it. So, all right, you guys, that's it. That is my 5 that I don't love and 5 that I absolutely love. So if you guys want to do this tag video, please, I tag anybody that wants to do it. I would love to see it. Let me know if you do make the video, because I will go watch it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all are having a wonderful week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.